Welcome to Fight Kings. Today we're debating and predicting the White House card. And in my mind, if there's no Jones, there's no Conor. The card could suck and you'll never see him again. What's your thoughts?
Title fights.
Title
You're saying
fights.
7 of them? I think that might be better than Jones and Conor.
Okay, well let me tell you like this. I don't want any title fights.
No title fights.
I want all super fights like back in my day.
That's crazy.
Back in my day, man, it was all the whole card was loaded down.
Super fights.
Let me paint the picture for you a little bit. Conor and Nate headlining. I got John Jones. I got Pierre co-main.
I gotta stop you at the Conor headline. He ain't fought in years.
That's why I don't want any belts. If there's no belts, you can't let John and them headline. Now, let me keep painting this picture a little bit.
I'm listening.
Now, I would like the Conor Nate thing. I think people all around the world has heard of that fight.
Yeah.
But you got some other options now.
Yeah.
George St. Pierre was out tweeting and texting talking about, I hate leaving, but I love coming back. Now, it could be nothing.
Now,
It could be
who do you
something.
think it would be against, though?
It could be Conor. It could be
I don't think
Hamzat.
Conor's wanting to take an unfavorable matchup here.
Could be Hamzat for that 85 belt. Hamzat is in California training. Conor could also fight Poirier. Poirier's in Florida training.
Yep.
Poirier didn't leave his state for nothing. He might be on that card. Now, who could he be fighting?
I've seen a lot about him and Nate, too. I mean, they've had beef for years.
Well, they had a card scheduled, too.
And
Good
they've been
point.
tweeting at each other lately.
So now we could still
but
do
you
that.
got to stop and think. Dana said Nate's not fighting in the UFC no more because he got whooped by Jake Paul.
Dana says a lot. Yeah. Okay, well, that opens up some options for maybe a St. Pierre Conor.
Yeah.
And then you got the Nate Poirier. I like it. Now, with Jones, he can go different directions, too. I'd love to see him against Alex, whether it's for a belt, an interim belt, or no belt at all. Just him against Pierre. Now, if when Dana was saying stuff about I got 2 options, one of the options could be, what if Tom gets well in 4 months? 4 months, that's a lot of days. Maybe he
Tom
comes
wants
back
out.
and fights.
I think he's getting stripped, and my
could.
main event, I'm wanting Pereira again. Heavyweight title, triple champ.
That's a whole
Pereira's
other...
the biggest fighter in the UFC. I think he gets more views than Conor nowadays.
When you're talking about Pierre, you also got Hamzat being in the States. Does he come try to get that 205 off you? There's a lot of different...
There's so many ways this can go, but I don't want the card to ruin the whole year like it did with 300.
Yeah.
So maybe it would be better to have these super fights, big names, instead of wasting all the champs, and then the rest of the year, who's main eventing these cards?
I feel you on
And
that
it's
one.
just fight nights.
There is like 10 belts or more. There's 3 girl belts.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of belts. They
Speaking
could
of
do
girls,
5 or 6.
Noons? I think Noons could be on there.
Who would she fight? You think old girl will be back from neck surgery?
Probably not.
I don't think,
Yeah.
I don't think so. But maybe. I mean, let me keep on with this super fights, and we'll get into some belts and what ifs on some belts. Now, George Masvidal's screaming about the White House card. Yeah, he's retired. Yeah, he's looking big in the face. But he did a few favors for Trump in the past, speaking for him at some conventions.
Yeah.
Wouldn't take nothing but a phone call. Hey, man, I'd love to get on this card. Who would he fight, though?
Leon.
Mm-hmm. Bad
3-piece and a soda.
Yeah, what they say.
Then they were saying about Conor, Dana debunked it, but I'm sure he'll debunk any rumor for this fight.
What was he saying?
Saying that it's crazy to even think that's going to be a fight.
Oh, I got you.
Just straight debunking it.
Now, if I'm matchmaker, I'm wanting to see Sanhagen smash O'Malley. I think they've been dodging that fight for a long time. I think he's protected, man. I want to see that fight. I'd like to see it. I mean, he needs to fight a striker, and we all know how that would end. Sanhagen will take him straight out.
Not at all, but we can keep talking about matchups if you want.
Okay, now, I would love to see Arman and BSD, Saint Denis. That's a scrap, man. That's a 155 scrap. Oh, man, I don't think so. I think it'd be a World War IV. Now, if we are going to talk about belts, let's talk about them. Start at the heavyweight. We'll run it down. Who do you think Tom could be back? But if he's not, you're thinking interim fights maybe?
Pereira game.
Pereira game.
Well, Tom said if he gets rid of his title, he wants out of the UFC if they want him to vacate.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going on with that? But Pereira game, you got Pereira Jones.
Yes, you do.
And
For a belt or
come
without
back.
a belt. Give me Ngannou Jones. Come on. Dana said he hate his guts too. Pay the
It don't
man.
matter.
Pay the man.
You want the biggest card?
Dude,
you put in
listen to
Ngannou,
this.
heavyweight.
Here's how I know he says some shit
Yeah.
and go back on it. He hated Tito. Wanted to fight Tito in a boxing match, this and that. They hate each other. At weigh-ins, I don't know if I've ever shared this with you on where Tito's wearing Dana is my bitch on his t-shirt, standing right next to Dana. Dude, he didn't like Tito. He didn't want to pay Tito. He didn't want to sign a contract with Tito. But he was must-see TV back in the day. He was ground and pound at its finest. And so, yeah, he didn't hate Tito no more than Ngannou. So bring Ngannou back, man. Come on. For sure. Now, if that's all the heavyweight options, let's go down a weight. What do you see?
Pereira Hamzat, like you said before.
See if he'll come up.
You know, you got Pereira, Oldberg, and different contenders, but I don't think those are big name fights.
Super fights, yeah. Okay, so maybe just Hamzat and him. All right. Well, if you go down to the 70 belt, we got some options there because Islam could fight Gary. Gary's in Georgia, so we're talking about all these dudes in these fight camps, man. They're probably on the card, man.
Yeah.
But now, what about Maritis?
Yeah.
So do you think he'd fight Gary or Mariah? You know,
I think if Islam's on the card, he's fighting Ilia Topuria
for the third belt.
They're 1 and 2 pound for pound.
Oh,
I think you gotta make that fight.
Okay, hold on now. So I just gave you two great options at 170. You're saying Topuria going for the third belt. He's going to get smashed, but I'd love for him to try.
Think so.
I thought Conor should have tried against Woodley.
That dude. I think he'll beat anybody. I think he'll knock out
well,
anybody.
I think he'd weigh in at at a 180 on a 170
Said he
fight.
walks around
Islam's going to
190.
come in at 210, 215 on that.
I don't think it matters with Ilia, dude. I don't think anyone's beating
Well,
that
the
guy.
bigger you are, the more shot you'll take. Like Romero had them traps, and he could take a head kick to the dome and not even drop him. It's got to have something to do with the muscles and them traps help you from getting knocked out. And I'll take Islam all day. But so if he fights for that 170, that kind of the 150. You know, I thought there was a chance maybe Gaethje and Topuria would fight for that 155 belt since he's interim.
Mm-hmm.
So Topuria is probably on the card fighting for one of them belts, huh?
Gaethje, yeah, maybe either Gaethje or Islam.
Okay.
I think Topuria has to be on it because besides Pereira, I think he's the
Well,
second
you just gave
biggest
two
star.
great options, man. He could go up to 170, fight for
All
the
they gotta
third
do
belt.
is pick one and put it on the card.
Yeah,
Simple.
so he'll be there. Now, go down another weight class, 145. Volk just fought, probably ain't going to be on this card.
No.
All right. 135.
Peter Yan O'Malley rematch, getting the
Hell
belt back
no.
at the White House? Who says no?
Dude.
He beat him once, he'll beat him again, win the belt.
That was questionable. He won 2 of those rounds. Dude, every time...
How was it questionable if he won 2 rounds?
Every time O'Malley fights, the judges are on a side, UFC's on a side, the whole bit. He didn't beat Yan. He didn't
Just said he won 2 rounds, but he didn't beat him.
I was forgetting that
Champ.
it wasn't a 5-round fight.
No.
It was a 3-round fight. Well, he lost that fight either way.
No.
Yeah. And he just lost this last fight also.
You're crazy.
No.
O'Malley's getting the belt back.
Anyway, Yan would fight Merab. Merab he deserves to come back for that title. That's the fight that it would be at 35. So let's continue. 25 would the arm be healed to come back to fight for the belt?
I don't want to see 25ers at the White House card.
Yeah,
Just
too
simply
little. Yeah, that's a half a guy.
I mean, they're saying it's only going to be, 7 fights, 5 big fights. Who knows? I don't think
Ari
they're putting
Emanuel
25ers.
says 5. Yeah, 5 title fights. Trump said 5 to 7.
I don't think.
All Dana said was it's expensive.
Yeah.
This card is expensive.
I mean,
so you know he's coming with some heavy hitters.
Yeah. I don't think 25ers.
So no 25ers.
I
Girls,
think
there's
the whole
3
card
belts
will
for
be
the
main
girls.
eventers. Like people who normally fight, they'll be on the main event. Not co-main
And then I seen
events.
something on somebody's channel where they was talking about you got to have some fill-ins. So If
Yeah.
they're on, if they're
Backup.
yeah, so if there's a 155 fight, there'll probably be two
Yeah.
in case you need to fill in. If same with the whatever weight
Yeah,
class.
no mess ups with this card. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I like it. Now,
Another guy I'd like to it'd be a quick turnaround, 3-month turnaround from the Oliveira fight. But Max Holloway or Oliveira, whoever wins that.
I got something for it. Conor.
Yeah.
The winner of the BMF could fight Conor.
I'm sure
so
he'd
Conor
love to
could
hear
fight
about a
Poirier.
BMF, and it's a title fight. He'll try to argue it for the main
Yeah.
event.
Dude, that's a great option.
I don't know how that
So-
would go for him against those guys.
What'd you say you got about 3 months before the June?
Yep.
So Conor's got some options.
Yeah.
And Conor's must-see TV. Now, I was thinking about UFC since they're only... The way the breakdown on the deal with Paramount is they get like 25 or 28 million a show.
Okay.
And then all you get is gate money. So the bigger the card, the more you got to pay people, the less profit you get.
I don't think this is more of a profit thing. I think this is a legacy thing. Kind of like the Spear. Oh, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
I'm hoping it's bigger than
the
Spear.
Spear didn't turn out so well.
The
They
Spear
didn't
was
really
awesome. Inside, the fights were good. It wasn't the
wasn't
best
a stacked
lineup.
card.
Yeah, but they showed up.
But
Now,
like UFC 300, that was an amazing card.
Yeah.
I love that
them
card.
super fights, baby.
And
That's my era.
if they're saying this is gonna be bigger, dude.
Well, that's the thing. Do you want it the biggest card of the year, or do you want to talk about this for years? If you
Yeah.
do, man, bring back Ngannou, bring back Jones and Conor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can give me some belt fights now. You go all belt fights. There's a chance the card could suck with if you're decision heavy, man. You get 5 decisions.
I think they're gonna pick off finishers for this card. They don't want the snooze festas. I don't know if they'll even want Islam on the card. I mean, a lot of snooze fest coming from him.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Russians
I think
have
his
trouble
card will be
getting.
striking heavy. And will they want Russians at the card?
Well, they're hard to get visas and things. But Hamzat's here and his team's here. You would think Islam would be here or coming to
I think they'll want a lot of
American
Americans on the
boxing.
card, is what I'm assuming. Speaking of that, Colby Covington's been begging to get on the card. Will they put him on him? He's a snooze
It's a
fest
favorite.
guy. But he's all over Trump, anything. So.
Yeah, and he's talking crazy to who? Patty mostly.
Patty, he's been calling out Bo Nickel.
He would take Patty down and smash him. Oh, Bo Nickel, yeah, they was arguing about him
Yeah.
pulling out of that Yoel Romero wrestling match.
Yeah.
He came in
A little bit overweight.
a little overweight, and he declined. So that would be a good one.
But I don't want to
that's
see
not.
that.
No, I don't either.
A 15-minute
No.
wrestling battle?
No.
I'm
And
good.
here's the thing: when they started saying 5 fights and 7 fights, that started leaning towards maybe they are all title fights, and you have to put 25 minutes. You have to at least allow for 25 minutes for the whole night. And that's another reason I don't want all belt fights. The card could last the same length of time
Yeah.
as a 15 fight card. The
Yeah.
7 to 5 to 7 hours. Now, speaking of hours and time, how early do you got to go to these fights if you wanted to watch them with
The whole
security?
city's going to be shut down.
Sniper security, where are you parking? You're going to have to start this thing out at noon, and they'll finish it up at midnight.
Yeah.
Unless they're shuttling places, park here, we'll drive you, bus you in, who knows. But I can't wait. They said only 5,000 fans around the cage, and then 85,000 in a field next to it. That's a 90,000. That could be the biggest sporting event ever. And as far as everything being watched for free,
Yeah.
now you're going up against our Naptown, our Indy 500, supposed
Yeah.
to be the biggest sports spectacle.
Yeah.
But if it's on free online, if it's free on CBS, I mean, dude, they could have 1 billion people watch this bad boy. So now, is that all you got for this? Because that sounds, I can't wait. We got
There's
all
just
this
so
time.
many options.
Yeah, everything we talked about had 3 options, and I can't wait to see.
I can't wait for any update on it.
Sure.
I've heard rumors about Yuri versus Oldberg for a vacant light heavyweight on the card before the White House. So that's just making me think. Pereira heavyweight.
Well, we're 2 months in. There ain't been a belt fight yet. I mean, there was the interim, but
So
they're saving some belt fights for something.
who
For
knows?
sure. Okay, now our next video is going to be the post fight of that Hernandez Strickland card. Make sure you see us, come to see us. we got 2 disagreements. We keep track of all these wins and losses. Us being from 2 different generations, man, we always seem to have a bunch of fights we disagree on. I'm up 5-1, mind you. But yeah, make sure you come back and see us on that video. And other than that, thanks for watching till the end, and we'll see you on the next one.